Welcome, fellow seekers, to this journey into the quiet strength of Stoicism. Here we uncover what so many long for, yet rarely put into words. Imagine sitting back, a cup of tea in hand, and exploring insights that have weathered centuries. Today, we touch upon something rarely spoken, a truth most men overlook, the unspoken desires of women that, when recognized, create deeper, richer connections. You see, nearly all women seek something that they will never directly ask of you. It's not extravagant gifts or grand gestures, but rather a cultivated attentiveness that is itself the language of connection. What if the key to a woman's heart lay not in complex words, but in simple, steadfast actions? In subtle gestures that say, "I see you, I'm here," without the need for speeches? If you wish to understand, then stay with us, for the Stoics taught that true value is created through action, not words. Today, we delve into that subtle power, the way of the high-value man who listens, who observes, and who builds a foundation of respect through small, consistent gestures. Comment, "I am ready," if you too are prepared to strengthen the very core of your relationships. Let's walk this path together, where the Stoic wisdom of old meets the hidden language of the heart. Section 1. Subtle acts of thoughtfulness that speak louder than words. The Stoics teach us that it is not through grand displays, but through quiet, consistent actions that true character is revealed. In relationships, it is often these small acts, those hardly noticed gestures, that have the greatest impact. Imagine a simple morning gesture, a freshly brewed cup of coffee set beside her as the day begins. Or perhaps after a long day, the comforting presence of a partner who simply listens, attentive and without rush. These are not mere tasks, but signals that say, "I see you, I am present." Consider for a moment, what greater foundation for connection is there than this? Marcus Aurelius, a man no stranger to the demands of life, once wrote that we are weighed down not by external things, but by our judgment of them. Thus, the small acts of kindness you offer are like stones laid carefully on a path of understanding and mutual respect, which will carry your relationship through its most demanding times. Ask yourself, are you consistent in these subtle acts? Do they occur only when it is convenient, or are they the steadfast way by which you show up, day after day? For it is in these quiet acts of attentiveness that one finds the steady hand of a high-value partner, someone who perceives and responds to the unspoken needs of another. Reflect on this, and share if you too believe that greatness in relationships is not made through a single moment, but in the daily, unremarkable moments that go unseen. Leave a comment if you're ready to explore further into the language of subtlety, and let us continue down this path of Stoic-inspired connection. Section 2. Nonverbal cues and the power of listening. In the art of connection, listening is a virtue rarely mastered yet endlessly powerful. The Stoics remind us we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we might listen more than we speak. But to listen, truly listen, is more than hearing words. It is the subtle observation of the unspoken. A change in her tone, a pause, a glance. It's about attuning yourself to the quiet language of presence. Consider this, in the silent space between words lies a wealth of understanding. Perhaps she speaks softly of her day, seemingly unimportant details. Yet to the high-value man, each small account holds meaning, revealing her joys, her anxieties, her needs. He is there fully, attuned to the nuances of her expression, absorbing what she doesn't say as much as what she does. Do you find yourself attuned to these quiet cues, or do they pass unnoticed, lost in the noise of hurried conversation? To listen in this way is to offer a rare gift, a gift of understanding that transcends words and enters the realm of empathy. The Stoic way reminds us that empathy is not a spoken declaration, but an act of profound respect, given through presence, through attention. Reflect now, are you ready to cultivate this silent strength, to listen with intention and patience? Leave a comment below if you're prepared to master the quiet power of listening and join us as we move further along this path of connection and inner stillness. Section 3. The value of routine acts of kindness. There is a quiet, unbreakable strength in kindness given freely, day after day. As Stoics, we understand that love and respect are not ignited by a single grand gesture, but are forged in the steady warmth of daily, thoughtful acts. Imagine the power in a simple, reassuring touch on her shoulder or a note of encouragement left on a busy morning. Small acts, yes, but they are the steady beats that sustain the harmony in a relationship. Seneca taught that true greatness is found in virtue exercised daily, and so it is with kindness. When we offer kindness consistently, even in small, unnoticed ways, we build a foundation of trust. It's in these actions, carried out without thought of return, that true value lies. Such is the character of a high-value partner, one who gives because it is their nature, not because it benefits them in that moment. Ask yourself, are your actions steady as the morning sun, or do they shine only in moments of ease? Do you offer your kindness as a ritual, or do you reserve it for the times when it's simplest to give? Remember, kindness given routinely is no longer an act, it becomes part of who you are. If you're ready to build this strength of character and carry kindness into each day, share your thoughts with us. Let us continue together down this stoic love and steadfast kindness, a journey to become the unwavering partner she can lean on every day. Section 4. Embracing change and growth together. Life's only constant is change, yet so many resist it, clinging to yesterday's vision of themselves and their relationships. But a truly wise partner, one who values growth, knows that change is not an obstacle. It is the very essence of life itself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, observe constantly that all things take place by change, and then find rest in what nature has brought. In relationships, embracing change means committing to grow not only with her, but alongside her, allowing life's natural shifts to deepen your bond. Imagine a relationship as a dance through life's seasons, each partner moving gracefully, adapting to the changing rhythm. When we resist this rhythm, when we cling to what was, we impede our own progress and that of those closest to us. Embracing change with your partner is more than just accepting life's natural flow. It is a demonstration of trust, of an unwavering commitment to evolve together. So consider this, as her preferences shift over time, do you meet these changes with openness, or do you hold tightly to a past image of who she once was? Growth requires flexibility, a willingness to let go of what is no longer needed and to welcome the new. In this way, you do not merely love her as she is, but also as she is becoming. Reflect then on your own willingness to evolve in harmony with life's currents. Share with us if you too are ready to meet each change as a new opportunity to deepen your connection, and join us as we journey further along this stoic path of unity through growth. Section 5. Respectful flirting as an expression of admiration. Flirting, when approached with respect and sincerity, is far more than playful words or gestures. It is a language of admiration, a quiet acknowledgement of another's unique presence. As Stoics, we recognize that admiration, when expressed in moderation, has the power to uplift both giver and receiver, creating a subtle but profound connection that surpasses mere words. When you offer a warm smile or an honest compliment, you're not seeking to impress. You're showing genuine appreciation for her, affirming her place in your world. Imagine then the effect of a well-timed compliment or a gentle gesture, a respectful glance that meets hers across the room, or a brief touch that conveys without words, "I see you and I admire who you are." In the stillness of these moments, respect and admiration come to life, strengthening the quiet bonds that lie at the heart of a meaningful relationship. The Stoics remind us that virtue lies in the intention behind our actions. In this, admiration and respect must be honest, restrained by sincerity, and guided by honor. Flirting becomes an art of thoughtful expression, a practice in admiration that doesn't seek reward but delights in the simple act of appreciation. It is to see her fully and to acknowledge her with virtue. So ask yourself, when you engage in this subtle art, is it born of genuine admiration, or do you seek merely to charm? Reflect on the balance between respect and expression, and if you're prepared to practice this stoic art of meaningful admiration, share your journey with us. Together, let us explore how admiration, rooted in respect, has the power to build the kind of connection that endures, quiet yet enduring. Section 6. Building trust through emotional availability. Trust is not something granted in a single act. It is earned through steady openness, a willingness to share one's inner world with courage and sincerity. The Stoics teach that vulnerability, far from being a weakness, is the quiet strength by which we allow ourselves to be known fully. To cultivate true connection, we must dare to share not only our triumphs, but also our fears, our dreams, our doubts. In this openness, we build the foundation upon which genuine trust rests. Imagine trust as a bridge, each shared thought an unspoken truth, a plank laid carefully between two souls, creating a path for closeness to grow. In relationships, we are tempted to armor ourselves, to withhold our innermost thoughts in a belief that restraint equates to strength. Yet the Stoic knows that courage lies in the ability to reveal oneself, to be present without disguise. When you share openly with her, you show that you not only trust her, but that you see her as someone worthy of that trust. Consider this. Do you approach her with honesty, or do you hold back, fearing judgment? To be emotionally available is to say, I am here, unguarded, ready to walk this path of connection alongside you. This openness is not a declaration, it is a quiet, constant way of being. For when we open ourselves, we invite our partner to do the same, to remove their own armor, and to step with us into a space of mutual trust. Reflect now on your willingness to build this bridge of openness, to walk this stoic path where trust is not demanded, but offered as a gift, day by day. Share with us if you too are ready to forge this depth of connection, where the strength of the heart lies in its very vulnerability, and join us in the practice of love as a journey of courageous trust. To be the partner she truly desires is not a matter of grand gestures or surface-level charm, but of steady, virtuous character. A high-value partner is one who lives with intention, whose actions align with deeper principles of care, consistency, and respect. In all that we have discussed, subtle acts of thoughtfulness, attentive listening, kindness, growth, respectful admiration, and trust, we find the quiet strength that Stoicism teaches. A strength that lies not in dominance, but in dedication to another's well-being. Imagine, then, becoming a partner whose every action speaks of respect, whose presence brings security, and whose openness invites trust. The high-value man understands that love is not won in fleeting moments, but cultivated through countless small acts, each reinforcing a bond that grows resilient over time. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Embrace this call to embody the qualities that form lasting and fulfilling relationships. So are you ready to rise to this path of steady virtue? To be not merely a partner, but a source of calm, wisdom, and constancy? Share with us if you are prepared to walk this journey, step by step, toward becoming a high-value man who embodies strength, compassion, and unwavering integrity. Join us in this stoic practice of love, for it is a path not only to her heart but to the betterment of yourself, each day closer to the man you were meant to become. If you found value in this journey of stoic wisdom and practical insight, consider joining our community by subscribing to Ultimate Stoicism. Each week, we delve deeper into the timeless teachings that guide us towards strength, resilience, and meaningful connection. Like this video if you're committed to walking the path of true virtue, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Together, let's continue this pursuit of a life well lived, grounded in the philosophy of the Stoics.